It's a terrible thing if your house is broken into and something is taken from it. It's a terrible feeling, a terrible invasion of your privacy. But when you realize that your house was broken into because of how you look and that you're Chinese American, it's even worse. And that feeling that, oh, maybe I don't belong here, I'm an other here, is something that we work very hard to help that victim and their family understand that you're as much a part of this community as anyone else. We have a group of prosecutors that formed something called NAPIPA, which is the National Association of Asian American and Pacific Islander Prosecutors. And it's a group that started in this office about 5 or 6 years ago, and now has grown to more than 600 members with chapters all over the United States. One of the things that NAPIPA has been very helpful with is outreach specifically to the Asian American community, and to speak to Asian Americans in community centers, and to encourage them to work with law enforcement, to call the police, and to encourage Asian Americans to become police officers and to become prosecutors. One of the things I'm very proud of as DA is when I started in the office, when I became DA in 2010, there were, I think, maybe 20 Asian American prosecutors, and today that number is 36, 37 Asian American prosecutors. So we've really increased the number of Asian Americans who are prosecutors, which just helps with all of the things that we do, particularly when it comes to crimes against Asian Americans. When we are prosecuting a criminal case, we're trying to do a few different things. We want to hold the defendant accountable, we want to protect the community, and we want the victim in that case to feel empowered, to feel heard, and to heal. So we have a victim services unit in the DA's office made up of 30 to 35 people whose sole job is to help victims through the court process when they have to come to court and testify. It's to help victims get restitution. So for instance, if their business was damaged or their clothing was torn or their property was stolen, it's to help them get restitution for their economic losses. But also, our victim services unit helps victims find mental health services or counseling services to deal with the trauma of being targeted. Our victim advocates are every race, every ethnicity, speak every language that we have in the county. So if victims are more comfortable speaking in Mandarin, we have victim advocates that are Mandarin speaking. If they're more comfortable speaking to someone who's Asian, we have Asian victim advocates. So we do everything we can to make victims feel empowered and comfortable and supported.